My name is Mackin Thompson, and I had the honor of doing the kitchen staircase, the upstairs hallways, the laundry room, mezzanine, and back down the guest hall stair. I feel like it kind of unfolded after I had a meeting with Cravat in my office, and we found this Lee Jotha gardenia fabric, and it was the main fabric that I tinted the mezzanine with, and I kind of feel like it just led us to all the other spaces, ultimately going along with that fabric, but being their own spaces. All the colors I feel like I tried to consistently use throughout, since I had such a wide range of space, starting from the bottom of the stairs through the other stair. I did try and keep that fabric in mind throughout it all. And then with the laundry room, I always have loved the Botanica Trading fabric and wallpaper that I used in there. And I kind of, I could make that its own little space. And so that one, I just knew I wanted to, fully devote to Botanica Trading. In the mezzanine, I don't know if it goes back to my days of watching an old movie or something. There's something so elegant or fancy and magical about a tete-a-tete, and so I've always wanted to use one, and I kind of wanted to make people feel a little bit more. I feel like everyone gets a little intimidated to have that. They're like, no space makes sense to have that in my life, and really it just creates more space for conversation. So I really loved being able to showcase that. Honestly, I was intimidated first walked in because, you look at a floor plan and you're like, oh, I have a hallway that leads to a mezzanine. And then you walk in the space and it's an 85-foot long hallway. So throughout that space, we had to create different sitting areas or different spaces within that space to kind of break it down and make it feel a little bit less intimidating. And so I kind of feel like once we got going, once I knew the mezzanine was going to be this tinted area that I could make feel like a room that was a total pass-through walkway, from one side of the house to the other, I knew that the area outside the library was also a larger space. So Coley Home had reached out to us about using some of their upholstery, and I knew that that was an area that I could also make kind of like just a little inviting sitting area. And then, at the top of the other staircase, the main staircase off the kitchen, before the ladies' sitting room and by the laundry room, it's just sometimes in a big house like that, I'm like, I would want to hide in a pretty spot. Just kind of making areas that you could take a seat and maybe just hide for a little bit. I think the biggest thing is kind of figuring out how you want to live your life. In that house, I felt like that was a person that lived a very relaxed life. So there were, areas, just like I said, to kind of sit and take in a moment. But I do feel like, adding a sitting area, you don't have to have just like a bunch of chests with mirrors above it. It's kind of like break that up by making it just a one chair and a round table, and maybe landlines come back and you can actually get a phone there. Overall, my whole concept was kind of to create this like secret garden where, like, you go in from the bottom of the staircase, you go through that drape, which is kind of like, through the ivy of this wall that you go through, and it kind of takes you through my spaces in different little gardens within, a giant secret garden. I don't know. Ultimately, I just wanted it to feel elegant but cozy. I definitely feel like elevated, but at the same time, it's casual and you want to take a seat and have a cocktail with your friends or play a game, that kind of thing. It was an amazing experience, and one that I'm so honored to have been a part of, especially with the list of designers.